From the new home of the Atlanta Braves, MLB Network welcomes you to SunTrust Park. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. The Dodgers enter the day with their winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Julio Teheran is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. The 1-1 home. Takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Swanson scoops it up, and quickly there are 2 away.
Batting third, left fielder, Matt Kemp.
Stepping in, Matt Kemp. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Missed with a slider.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Markakis on the warning track. He makes the catch. Dodgers down in order. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Ross Stripling, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. Vero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club, as they enter play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but this will be a foul ball. And that one just missed outside. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Stepping in for the Braves, Nick Markakis. He's set, and the pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Stripling, a native Pennsylvanian. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Ready with the 0-2. Line softly toward the hole, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right
here. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 287 the average coming in. 25 homers and 61 RBIs. The 0-1 takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, this ball club has to be hoping they're going to see a turnaround from Nick Markakis. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
Coming to the plate now, Ken Pagan, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-0 on the way. He's in there for strike one. Inciarte on second. Markakis is over at first with one away. Into center field, line drive, base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Wow, you rarely see this guy give up more than a hit an inning, and he's already given up 3 here. It's too early to be concerned, but you do have to keep an eye on him moving forward. He's a pro, though, so he's capable of turning things around in a hurry.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go-ahead at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Ozzie Albies, and he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit up.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
23 pitches already here in the first inning. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Looking to minimize the damage here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
The 2-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Taylor's got it on the Forsythe covering, and that ends the inning. Braves will settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the second now at SunTrust Park. Braves lead this one 1-0. Leading off the inning, Kike Hernandez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you've got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Dodgers. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
You got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Inciarte is there, and he has it for the first out.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. First delivery to him on the way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Inciarte on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting 7. The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Digging in, Yasiel Puig. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's set. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Puig, commonly known around baseball as Wild Horse. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Dribbled up the line. Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1 left for LA. It remains 1-0. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And guys, looking at the numbers, although this team won their last game, they did commit 2 errors, which they are going to have to clean up today if they're going to be more effective on the defensive side of the ball. Let's see who flashes the leather in this one.
Stepping into the box, Johan Camargo. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. From the stretch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Missed with a breaking ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Julio Teheran.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Julio Teheran. Here's the first pitch to him. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Two out, nobody on.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. And welcome back to Cobb County, Georgia for baseball on MLB Network. 3rd inning set to get underway. So striding in, Logan Forsythe. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's got a 3-for-7 line. He's taken him deep once. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Forsythe. a native of Tennessee. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
The 1-2. Grounded to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Ross Stripling. A textbook sack bunt situation here. First delivery to him on the way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
1-0 count. Here it is. Now a bunt attempt here, and this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
The 2-1 home. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll just scoop this away to make sure it stays foul. So we'll see if they keep the bunt on here with 2 strikes. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Now the payoff pitch home, and it's fouled away. Forsythe gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he lays off here. It's ball 4, and that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So stepping in, Chris Taylor, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. Popped him up. Albies calls for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Third baseman, number 8, Manny Machado.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder,
Digging in to try it again. Matt Kemp. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Has a look. Now the pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. The relay, and he will make it back in there. He's safe at third.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. He pulls into third safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
Into the box, Max Munson, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Munson brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Braves 1. Striding in once again, Ender Inciarte. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Fielder, Ender Inciarte.
First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Forsythe is there. 1 down. And with 1 gone in the inning, let's give you a look at the current standings in the National League West entering play to see where the Dodgers find themselves in the division race. So 1 gone for the Braves here in the third, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Ready for another chance? Freddie Freeman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Down in order go the Braves. They still trail it here 2-1. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasiel Puig. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Ross Stripling, as he'll take a look at ball one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Dodgers leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. The next to bat for Atlanta, Ken Pagan. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Ken Pagan.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Way in front of a great slider that time.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Here now the 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
So coming to the plate, Ozzie Albies comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Here's a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. In there, 1-2 now. Cue shot here out towards short, and this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Markakis. And Markakis won't get there. It's a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Popped him up. Freeman is right there. 1 down.
Third baseman number 8, Manny Machado.
Next for the Dodgers, Manny Machado. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and get back in that box and try and do damage.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. That misses. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And there's a base hit on the line.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing at stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Boy, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 pitch on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Inciarte at the track. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall. The relay throw. And he's safe.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clown. Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
In now, Max Munson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And tack on 1 more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Al Minter is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with. Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Markakis has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Ready once again, Yasiel Puig. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And now it looks like the right-hander Peter Moylan is up to throw in the Atlanta bullpen. Hernandez at third. Munson at second with 2 gone. A 1-1 count to Puig. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Inciarte's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Braves 1. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first to bat here in the inning. First pitch on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Sliders in for a strike.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
The 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kemp giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 40, A.J. Minter.
Christian Colon will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 27, Christian Colon.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. The 1-1 home. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Popped up. Munson in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They trail it 4-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Braves, number 30, Peter Moylan.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Forsythe. The lifetime batting line versus Peter Moylan. He's 1 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Standing in now, Ross Stripling.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Chris Taylor.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Chris Taylor. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. Hard hit at third.
Camargo picks it up cleanly.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they lead it 4-1. Here's Ender Inciarte, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And that one just missed outside. Little tapper down the first baseline. That's foul, strike 1. Ready with the 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kemp has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
So with 1 away now, that'll bring in Nick Markakis. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Number 26 for him on the season. And the Braves have cut things to a 4-2 score.
Well, he was 0 in the series before that blast, so that's just about as welcome a sight as he could hope for. He got a pitch to his liking and took out a lot of frustration with that swing.
The left fielder, number 20.
Stepping in now, Ken Pagan, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's now 4-2. Back here at SunTrust Park, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Esteban Valentine will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Esteban Valentine.
Ready for another chance? Manny Machado. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Manny Machado.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Inciarte's there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder, Matt Kemp.
Ready for another shot now. Matt Kemp, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. 4 runs, 9 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw goes right over the head of Freeman at first. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Digging in and looking for more, Kike Hernandez. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
The 1-0 pitch. Way in front of that fastball. The 1-1 home. Line drive to center field. And he'll make the catch. Oh, check that. He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box, Max Munson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Fastball that just misses inside. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. The second for 1, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Hit out towards second. Albies scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, 2 errors in the inning, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Braves 2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 41, Daniel Hudson.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Career line against Daniel Hudson. He's 1 for 2.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Flowers is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Weak chopper up the line. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's set, and the pitch. And a changeup right down the middle. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and the deficit remains 5-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Rex Brothers will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Danny Santana is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 23.
In now is Yasiel Puig. His career history against Rex Brothers: he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Brothers offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. 1-0 count. Here it is. Popped him up. Freeman has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Digging in once again, Logan Forsythe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Forsythe with a full 3-2 count.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Austin Barnes will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
The batter, number Shortstop, Chris
Now
Taylor.
back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Chris Taylor. His career history against Rex brothers. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. So 1-1. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Here's Manny Machado now as he rips it on the ground to second. And this is knocked down over there. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave them loaded, and it remains 5-2. Eric Goodell will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Eric Goodell.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. He's set. Here it comes. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Danny Santana.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Danny Santana. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
A ball and a strike. The 1-2. Fouled off. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here's Ender Inciarte. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
From the stretch. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Oh, 0-2, here it comes. Stays alive, still 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And he fouls this one off. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning will continue. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
You think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Ready once again, Nick Markakis. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hit hard down the line. Machado is there, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. Sam Freeman enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Riding in once again, Kike Hernandez. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here.
Kike Hernandez.
First pitch coming, here it is. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Two and 1.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Now the 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Max Munson.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Digging in to try it again, Yasmani Grandal. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're still out in front, 5-2. Kenley Jansen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Freddie Freeman will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A 1 pitch on its way. And this is fouled at the plate.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The next 0-2. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Now the pitch. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ken Pagan. First offering on its way. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and it's a 5-3 game now.
My friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Up next for Atlanta,
Jock Peterson is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Your attention, please. This change for the Dodgers. Now playing left field, number 31, Jock Peterson.
Into the box now, Tyler Flowers. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 0 for 5. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hernandez is in pursuit, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit.
Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Hey, he did an amazing job just to be able to get wood on this baseball and drive it through the infield. And that pitch was executed perfectly. Breaking the ball down below the zone. Nice job right there.
Rob Brantley.
In there, strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. The 0-1 delivery. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2.
Lined into right field, and it's going to get down. A base hit.
Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
Now back, third baseman, Johan.
Stepping in for the Braves, Johan Camargo. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. So that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Fly ball into straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for Atlanta, the shortstop, Danny Santana.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Danny Santana, and the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's a strike. Jansen comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Well, I know you don't want to jinx it by talking about it, but this streak now, it's up to 11 games. When you're playing this well, you think the good times are going to last forever. But in baseball, trust me, this game has a way of humbling you. They should enjoy this ride, though, while it lasts.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Los Angeles Dodgers led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Ross Stripling hangs win number 11 on his line. Kenley Jansen earns the save out of the bullpen, his 27th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers. 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For Atlanta, 4 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SunTrust Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.